Thank you, Madam Speaker. I ask unanimous consent to revise and extend my remarks. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I come down tonight to put into the record names of some freedom fighters who have been jailed, not only politicians, but also members of the news media after the stolen elections in Minsk, Belarus of 2 nights ago. The opponents of the dictator Lukashenko were as follows, and their locations are unknown. Some have been jailed. Andrei Sonikov, Yaroslav Romanchuk, Rihor Kastusev, Aldemir Nikolayev, Aliz Mikhailovich, Vital Rumashevsky, Viktor Tereshchenko, Mikhail Statkevich, and Dmitry Uz. Tens of thousands of Belarusians converged on Independence Square in the capital, heeding opposition leaders who called Sunday's election a farce and accused Lukashenko of keeping the post-Soviet country locked in a dictatorship. They gathered that morning on the evening of the 19th and on the 20th. Also arrested are prominent journalists and civil society activists, figures of folks who are friends and of individuals I know: Anatol Lebedko, leader of the United Civic Party; Mr. Sanikov's wives, Erna Kalip; Dmitry Bandarenko, coordinator of an opposition group called Charter 97; and Natalia Radzina, who is the editor of Charter97.org. The Organization for Security and Cooperation, flawed, and the United States of America and the European Union condemned the crackdown. With me, I have some photos of the evening of December 19th with protesters. Of course, we see members of the Belarusian security forces, and in this photo here, you actually see them wielding their clubs and beating one of the opposition members of the party. This is what we have in Europe. The last dictatorship in Europe is in a country called Belarus, and the United States has already, and I would lend to the demand of a release of all the political prisoners remaining presidential candidates and their official representatives who are being held in KGB detention centers in Minsk. Yes, in Belarus, they still call the secret police the KGB. And the United States and this member stands in solidarity with all opposition activists, with those currently being held and who are still in hospitals, and those already who are in jail. The new media ability of democratic movements in this country are great, especially being able to do using the Twitter accounts, using Facebook, using photos. A lot of these were conducted through new media, and it underscores the brutality of the Belarusian leadership and the dictator Lukashenko. I would hope that the international community, especially the European Union and the United States, would place the Belarusian government on record that they should not hope to be able to join in the opportunities afforded to free and democratic countries when they treat their citizens, who are only asking for the right to have their voice heard and the right to choose the representatives of the people. And with that, Madam Speaker, I yield back the balance of my time.